Welcome to the Billionaire In Progress Show, where we sit down with some of the most influential artists, athletes, and entrepreneurs. I'm your host, Big Business Jen, CEO and founder of the Big Business Academy, and also your guide through this journey of growth, wealth, and personal transformation. Make sure you tune in and like and subscribe. Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the Billionaire In Progress Show. Today we have Nems.
Yep, what up?
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank
He's
you.
a Brooklyn native,
Absolutely.
entrepreneur, rapper, and influencer. Now, tell us about the moment that the Bing Bong moment happened. Tell us more about that.
I was a garbage man for I worked sanitation for the city, and it was a city job, so I didn't want to risk do anything illegal, but I needed something more income. Right? Everybody, it's a good job, but at first you had like bottom pay, so it's like, yo, I can't go back to hustling. What am I gonna do? So I was like, yo, I cooked up this logo. I used to be skinny. I got fat. They started calling me Gorilla Nems because I got fat like a gorilla. And I was like, yo, make me a G with gorilla hair on it. And then I just made some hats, flipped them. Did it again, flipped it. And then it just became like, ongoing. Every week I would drop new merch and show it to people. Like, yo, this was available this weekend. Once it sells out, it's never available again. Bong, check this, bong, bong. One day, I don't know, I was feeling funny. I was just like bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong. My friends started saying it, bing, bong. Then my whole hood, Coney Island, started saying it. And then Side Talk came, did an interview with me, one of the little videos that they do. And I said it in there, and the shit took off like a couple months later.
Wow.
And I quit my job and never went back.
Wow.
Facts.
So how was it, like, how much time passed before that happened and you quit your job and was like, I'm going hard with this?
The Bing Bong shit came out in like April, the video with Side Talk. It didn't really take off till like November. But once I seen the president said it, like they did one of the voice, because everybody was doing the voiceover shit. Once the president said it, I just called out sick until they made me retire.
You were like, I ain't coming back.
Yeah, I'm not going back to work.
I ain't coming back.
It's over. I was making more to go into a club for an hour than I would do in a month. So right. I was like, yo, I'm not going to work no more. Fuck that. I didn't want to look back at my life when I'm, let's say, 70, 80, like, damn, I chose stability at the time over living my dreams. Right. I know me, I'm a hustler. I'm going to make it work no matter what. Absolutely. So I was like, fuck it. Let's try this shit out. If it fails, but at least let me try it out.
Sounds like that door was cracked open and you just kicked it open.
Absolutely. You got to. That's what life's about.
It's time. What are some of the things that you did when you saw the opportunity? You obviously grabbed the bull by its horns. What are some of the business ventures that have come out of it?
Well, I have my store now in Coney Island, the Fuck Your Life, FYL NYC store. We've been open for like 3 years, just sells my merchandise. Recently, I just became partners in G's Cheesesteaks. They got a couple of locations. They got one on the Lower East Side, Avenue B and Houston Street. We're opening one across the street from Madison Square Garden in like 2-3 weeks. And I just wanna put money and do things that are not out of my wheelhouse. I'm a fat guy. I like cheesesteaks. Let's open a cheesesteak spot. I wear fitteds and shirts that say "fuck your life." Let's make a business that says "fuck your life."
Great.
You know what I'm saying? So I keep it real authentic, because when you do authentic shit, people gravitate to that. People, the people on Instagram, and especially the hip hop community, they're real in tune with what's authentic and what's not.
Exactly.
So I'm just keeping it authentic with what I believe in and what I want to do.
People can spot BS.
100%, easily.
Spot BS.
Easily.
What's a moment in your life that you survived that most people don't know about?
I mean, not that most people don't know about it. I'm very open with it, but I was addicted to drugs for like 10 years. I was homeless. I was in and out of jail. And that's what really started me on this journey. Like, I always rapped since I'm like, as long as I can remember. That's what I wanted to do with life. And I never stopped. I used to battle rap. I had a deal with Shady Records. or I had a development deal with them. With Def Jam I was dealing with, and they stopped answering my calls because I was, you know, they would be like, yo, Nems, we love your music, we fuck with you, but you're going in and out of jail. You're robbing people when we take you to the studio. Like, you're more of a liability than an asset. And they stopped returning my calls, and I just had like a moment of clarity where I was like, I could keep going how I'm going. I'm going to be dead or in jail real soon, or I could just stop everything right now and live my dreams. From that day in 2009, I never picked, I haven't drank, I don't smoke, I don't do any drugs, nothing. I just, once I made that decision, everything just went uphill in life.
Wow. That's a testimony.
Absolutely.
That is a testimony. What would you say to somebody who is currently battling that, who is currently trying to overcome those type of things? What helped you? Like, what really clicked for you?
You gotta have something to live for. You gotta identify what you want to do with life. If you don't identify, like, yo, this is the goal. If you don't have goals or aspirations or dreams, what are you trying to succeed for? Like, what you have to identify with what you want to do with your life, and then work towards it wholeheartedly. And also, feelings aren't facts. How you feel today, you wake up tomorrow feeling another way. If you're mad today, don't act on it. You might feel different tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? If you're depressed today, sleep on it. You know what I'm saying? It might not have. Just, you got to work towards being a better you at all times. Every day I wake up and I make a gratitude list to myself. I look at the ceiling in my house and I'm like, yo, you know, I remember waking up in jail cells. I remember waking up in hospital beds. Like, I'm grateful to just be waking up in my own house. I'm grateful to wake up and I don't have a cold. Even simple shit like that. I'm grateful I wake up and I can see, touch, taste, smell. Simple shit. Keep it simple, but be grateful for it. Because when you start with gratitude, all the negativity, you know, kind of fades away.
I love that. I love that you said that, because it's a reaffirmation. Talked about it on my last episode. One of the pillars to success, to becoming the better version of you, is waking up with that attitude of gratitude.
100%. Right? You have to have that. You have to have it. And, you know, like I said, I've been homeless. So, like, when you're at the bottom, there's nowhere to go but up. You know what I'm saying? So every day I'm here. I love doing this. Like, once the shit took off, got a record deal. You know what I'm saying? I have I'm signed with Goliath Records, Virgin Records. So, you know, I'm grateful for this because I worked so long at it that, like, shit is fun to me.
Right. And look at, everything is coming to fruition now. Everything has its time. You got to keep pushing.
Absolutely. And
just keep barreling through.
100%.
What makes Brooklyn different from everywhere else? Since you're a Brooklyn native, you'd be a good person to answer this question.
I mean, everybody, wherever you go in the world, you could go to fucking Istanbul, you could go to fucking Tunisia, you could go anywhere in the world, and you're going to meet somebody either from Brooklyn or has family in Brooklyn. No matter where. Whenever you go anywhere, you say there's Brooklyn in the house, somebody's going to make noise.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's different from all the boroughs. You might say, you know, is the Bronx in the house? No, you know, Brooklyn, everybody knows somebody from Brooklyn all over this world.
Absolutely. How do you feel about the basketball team?
The Knicks?
Yep.
I'm happy.
I mean, it's been a vibe.
I never seen them win the championship, so I'm looking forward to it.
Definitely been a vibe.
And the way they're doing it is, you know, nobody expected it.
Absolutely. When was the first time you felt like you actually made it? Like, when was that aha moment?
When the president said, when he did the Bing Bong voiceover shit, that's when I was like, all right, shit is taking off. It's time to.
That's like, you can't
never go back to work again.
Right?
You can't go. And now I enjoy it.
Okay. So tell me about what are some of the business ventures that you have on your horizon, or what are some of the things that you want to do or want to get into that you're not into yet?
I'm doing a collab with Avarex. You know, I'm a lifelong. I've had Avarex since I'm a kid, and now they're rebranding and they're back outside. And we're dropping a collab that I'm designing for them in September. Okay. And just more stuff like that. Collabs with sneaker brands and stuff like that. And comedy. I'm not a comedian. I'm just I'm from New York. We grew up on the block just making fun of each other. That's how, you know. And tomorrow I got a comedy show. You know, I'm getting into all aspects.
Okay.
But that's what I want to build more upon besides business. You gotta have the average millionaire has 7 streams of income. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
exactly.
So you gotta
Exactly.
have
You know that.
you gotta have different stuff. You can't put all your eggs in one basket. You might rap, shit might, you know, you can't stay hot forever. So I try to do, you know, music, comedy, fashion, own some businesses, you know. Try to do all types of shit.
All different industries.
100%.
You know,
Diversify your shit.
diversify.
Absolutely.
That's smart. That's smart. You got a lot of pillars of success already going.
Yeah.
Already going. So, have you ever had to outgrow anybody, people that you love, or
All
just
the
people in
time.
your circle?
All the time. Doing it now.
Yeah. How's
It's
that
uncomfortable.
been like?
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But you got to realize everybody ain't cut out for this shit. As much as you want it for them, you can't do for somebody what they don't want for themselves.
Right.
And some people are poison for you with the best intentions. Like they can want the best for you, but just the life that they're living is poisonous to yours. And sometimes you got to cut ties. Even when you don't want to. You got to know that's a big part of success. Your surroundings.
Right.
You're around 4 broke people,
You're gonna be
you're
the
probably
big-
going to be broke.
Right.
You're around 5 people, millionaires, probably be a millionaire in some time.
Right.
So choose your circle wisely, and everybody can't go with you.
Absolutely.
Even if it's your best friend, man. You know what I'm saying? Like there's family members that we grew up talking about this dream forever, and they cut themselves off, and it's sad. But I'm not gonna stay stagnant.
Right.
If I bring you, you're gonna stagnate my progress. So you got to stay over there, and I love you from a distance.
Exactly. Sometimes you have to love people from afar.
Nothing wrong with that. And it happens as a human being.
Right.
People, you outgrow people.
Right.
Happens in relationships, happens in friendships. You know, if you're the same person you was 10 years ago, you're failing at life. You're supposed to evolve as a human.
Exactly. Anything that isn't growing is dead.
Absolutely, I like that.
So you're not continuing to evolve, and the people around you are not on the same trajectory and don't have the same mission, then you have to get away from them. You have to start surrounding yourself with people that are in the same like-mindedness and looking to get to the same place. Sometimes
100%.
it's strangers.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes strangers will take you farther
Big
than
time.
your own family.
100%. Fuck that no new friend shit.
Right.
Give me all new friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'll keep the same ones I had, but give me some new ones too.
Right.
Sometimes people closest to you, they can't see the dream like other people because this shit becomes regular. Like I have a couple friends, I love them, and they're still with me, but this has become normal to them.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I'm outside every day. Like this is fun to me. Like I said, I don't drink, I don't do drugs. What's fun to me is living my dreams and progressing it. So like, have it got a dispensary? I'm from Brooklyn. This shit is fall. And it's raining outside right now. But I show up.
You do.
You know what I'm saying? I show up. And so this is part of being outside and showing your face. Because I'll meet this one, I'll meet you, and shit happens. Who knows? Hopefully this shit comes out, shit takes off. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So you just gotta put in the work.
Yeah, exactly.
You just gotta put in the work. And so the people closest to me are used to that already. So they think it's like normal. But to a person that don't know me, that don't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? They see the value in that.
Right.
The people closest to you, it becomes normal to them. So sometimes, bringing some new people that got new opportunities.
Exactly. New opportunities, new fresh lens.
Absolutely.
New perception. It's about growth. And I love that you say that too. Pushing yourself, because sometimes like I have no will left to go out and do the thing, to go out to the event, to get yourself into the rooms that you need to be in.
Yeah.
But I kid you not, every time that I've ever pushed myself, I have met someone who has become like either a business partner or someone that's an integral piece of like plugging life back into you, right?
Absolutely.
So you have those couple people that, I know you had to cut some people off like we all do, that plug that energy back into you and that motivation.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You just have to you got to recharge your battery. If you look at yourself like A phone, you start the day with 100%. By the end, you had 40% or whatever. All the time, you got to recharge your battery. That's why I like sometimes when I go home and I just left alone. I need that.
Yeah.
But also, it makes it easier at my level, because when I walk in, everybody knows me already. Not everybody, but a lot of people. So it makes it easier to network. You know what I'm saying? I remember when, before the Bing Bong shit and before shit took off, it wasn't that fun because nobody knew who the fuck I was, and I'm not a talkative person to go up and, yo, I'm Nems, how you doing? Nah. But now it's easier because they're like, yo, that's Nems, and they come to me with the opportunities instead of me asking. Look, I don't like asking nobody for handouts or nothing. So it felt like I was doing that when I introduced myself, and I didn't like that. But it gets easier and easier with time. The more you grind, the easier it gets.
Right. What is something that you want to develop on? Like you worked on coming out of your shell and networking or approaching people or getting into that growth mindset. What is something else that you're like, all right, I want to do more of this?
I ask everybody for everything. My mind state is don't ask nobody for nothing. But being around successful people, one thing I notice is they have no problem asking you to do something.
Right.
And when a successful person asks you to do something, you are more inclined to do it because you like, all right, now they're going to owe me a favor. But most of the time, that favor never comes to fruition. So they just got over on you. So ask everybody for everything. Fuck that.
I love it.
The most they can say is no, and you just move on to the next.
Exactly. That's one of my sayings. The worst thing they can say is no.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Like, what are you scared of? And I always tell my kids when
look, I said no. I told them no, and I'm still here.
You know what? I'm gonna ask, right? But that's true. Like the worst thing they could say is no. And something I love to say to people is, think about it. Now you did it, but did you die though?
Exactly.
But did you die though? All right then. So it wasn't that bad, right? Sometimes we put blockages, and we are our own our worst enemy when it comes to things that we want to do, right?
100%.
So you got a great head on your shoulders. I could tell that. What's one thing that broke people do that keeps them broke, in your opinion?
Spending on shit they don't need.
That part, yep.
Like you don't need. There's a million things you don't need, but keep it to the bare essentials until you get comfortable. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to be the flyest for what? You don't got nothing else. You could be the flyest living in the projects, or you could be the bummiest living in your own house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it simple until you get comfortable with yourself.
Right. I love it.
Yep.
Speak about that all the time, making sure that, you're not living beyond your means, and you're not trying to keep up with the Joneses. Yeah. That's how we end up in trouble.
Yep.
End up in debt.
Don't try to impress nobody.
Yeah. For what?
None of that shit's going to matter at the end. You could die tomorrow. Just have fucking fun. Fuck trying to impress people.
Exactly. You can't take it with you either.
Exactly.
Right? What's the quickest way someone can destroy their own future?
Talking about religion and politics.
That part.
That shit fucking keep it simple. Stop them.
That part.
As soon as they start talking about that around you, get the fuck out the room.
Absolutely. And then what's one thing that successful people do that most people refuse to do or don't do?
Grind like nobody knows you. I wake up every morning and act like, because people might look at me as successful, but in my mind, I'm nowhere near where I see myself, where I know I'm gonna go. Mm-hmm. So I grind every day like nobody's heard of me. Like I grind like I'm outside like fucking I haven't accomplished anything. Because in my mind, I haven't. Mm-hmm. I'm still light years apart from where I see myself in the future.
And that's good. It's always good to have that vision. So that's half of the work. Mm-hmm. Is having that vision. Where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
With a lot more businesses, hopefully in some movies. And signing a lot of artists. I want to start, I got my foot in the door. I want to bring a bunch of people in with me.
Do you want
But it's not easy because nobody. You might have the talent, but they might not have the hard work ethic. Because it's hard when you try to bring somebody with you. They expect you to do everything for them.
Right.
And it's like, nah, homie. You see how I got here? Nobody did, shit for me. So talent, hard work, and then the star power. Those are three very rare things that merge together in one person. So it's hard to find.
Right. No, that's absolutely true. Is there anything that you want to showcase or highlight or let the audience know that you're working on or is coming out?
I got my app, FYL NYC app. Just download it. It's free in the App Store, Google Play, wherever you listen. And I'll be live streaming from there. I got all my merchandise on there. Or, gonna do a lot of things with it. We just launched it like 2 weeks ago, but we got a lot of downloads, a couple thousand already, and that's my home base. If you can't come to my store in Coney Island.
Awesome, nice. We're gonna make sure we put that in the link so people can download it.
Thank you.
People get get you some traffic there. So I want to thank you again.
Thank you
for coming on our show. It was a pleasure.
Likewise.
And everybody, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Fuck your life.